Oh no. Hello? Hello? Give me a second, give me a second. Now we've started. Welcome everyone. Hello. I don't like that YouTube translates. Hola, Coca-Cola. Opa. Robert Lewandowski 3453. Welcome. Gotta accommodate my knee slightly. Raiden, we I'm not gonna stream the video on here for a number of reasons. I will share in a community post. Give me a second, I'll do that now. Hold on. But we can't stream your video. I'm sorry, man. It's just... It does one thing. One, it immediately will notify you a copyright flag that I shared your video on one end. And two, it opens up everything on my dashboard on my browser, and that's not something I want to expose on the stream. What, like, on my bookmarks, what bank I use, what my mail is, all of that would be immediately exposed. Again, it'd be in the browser. I don't have the Discord app. I hope you understand. But I will share your video, and we will collab on one, I promise. When AC8 comes out. The game is, in its current install, about around 130 gigabytes. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't want the app. For example, I don't want the app for Spotify, I don't want the app for Discord, I don't... Like, I already have a whole bunch of apps, and I don't need more of that clutter. And having it in the browser means if Discord is closed, I'm not getting bombarded with notifications, and I can focus on other things. I downloaded on the PS5, and it's 130 this morning, and it's 130 gigabytes on the PS5. Oh, this guy is he's been through better days. Oh, with my leg again. In Gamma, you'd be disassembling this rifle for parts. In Stalker 2, you just get on with your life. It's 192. Is that the download size or the install size? Yeah, I got a 2 terabyte drive.
Protocol 78A. Seal Chorno's M's body and bring it to the chemical plant.
The game size. Well, there we have it. So we did get this notification. They're both in the exact same destination. I turned it off because it's now audible in super chats, which is what I wanted to do originally. And the other thing, it was just quite distracting. So I'll turn it on. When I miss it. Some days we'll have it, some days we won't. Hope that's okay. I'm not blocking anything, Raiden. As a matter of fact, look at the hat I'm wearing. See? It's the national team hat.
Flying dogs are fully blind, and they're terrified of the colour orange. It reminds me of fire, you see. Those instincts are awfully strong.
Oh, I see.
I trust your hunt was successful, Stalker.
Stalker.
If not, feel free to seek my advice. I collaborate with scientists and possess extensive knowledge. I've been to both Circa and Pripyat.
Fine.
I'll give you my first tip free of charge. We're a close-knit community after all. We all tread in the shadow of the same perimeter and seek refuge from the same emissions. What say you?
There. Spam Dominican Republic in the chat. But I'll limit it to only 5 at a time. Okay?
Sure. Let's hear it.
Ever
Please
tried
don't do more than
disabling
5 at a
an anomaly
time.
with a grenade? A well-placed hit won't destroy it outright, but it could render the anomaly harmless for about a minute. But figuring out when it will come back to life requires either guts or hours of
At Raiden Rising
observation.
Revengeance.
There it is.
Would you
Said.
like another tip?
Dominican
Next one
Republic,
costs
Dominican
ya.
Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic.
Enough of this bullshit.
Hey! Are you messing with us?
Easy, guys. Just give us a couple of minutes alone. I got this. I don't want to keep my audience waiting, so let's cut to the chase. You're looking for either money or loot. We're both reasonable
At
men,
Raiden
so
Rising
how about we
Revengeance.
make a deal?
Said. HSHSHSHSH.
All right. It's none of my concern.
What a strange conversation. But I won't keep you. I need to prepare for a trip to Pripyat. The Oasis isn't going to discover itself after all. I tore a Snork's gas mask off once, and it dropped dead right away.
Talking to nobody.
I don't waste bullets on them anymore. I just take them down, up close and personal.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
See if I can knock down this thingy-majiggy.
That's it for today's lecture. Let's thank our fellow Stalker over there, who tried to snag my hard-earned wisdom for free.
What? Crap.
Would you look at that? Man, the fog is so good. By the way, for those of you who weren't here in last night's
Omega
Day
Epic.
2 stream,
Said. Heya.
I don't like the auto-translate. How do I turn that off? Err. Err.
At Yasnazori 3292. Said. Hi Misha, how is your meniscus today? Dominican Republic. At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. Also I've come to find the English voice
Hello,
acting in this
Omega.
game
Yes,
insanely
Nisori.
bad compared to Ukrainian. Even important characters while good in English aren't nearly as good.
Insanely bad? I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's fine. But to answer your question, Yazni Zodi, I had my first session of physical therapy today. And it was a good session. I had some cryo treatment and some you know, electronic pulses to reduce inflammation and strain, clear up some of the fluid, and you know, I'm gonna go next week and get
At
stronger.
Omega Envic said, for whatever reason everyone in the zone is Brit or Scottish. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, it's genuinely become obnoxious for me to hear the English in this game now.
Raiden,
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
why do you have to be
said,
such a negative Nancy,
the zone
bro?
is Birmingham. At Yasnazori3292 said, sounds good, get well soon.
Yeah. Thanks, Yasnizori. Alright, you know what? If the next NPC we talk to has a British or American accent, I'll give you 100% of the credit.
I'm just gonna inherit it.
Oh, I don't think that was either accent. Oh, what is this guy?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
Kinda weird.
said, what's even funnier is that I'm pretty sure is that most of the British people in game are actually Canadians. At Omega
No.
Envic said, nah, Raiden, zone is too nice of a place to be Birmingham.
Take 'em from the side.
You can't hurt me. But I can certainly emerge. That's a lot of them. Oh, come on, no! Oh, no! There. I'm gonna get clapped by bandits.
Fuck 'em up.
They used my own tactic against me.
Got a little present for you.
Is it now?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, also Misha, I'm not negative, I'm mentally unstable and I've been trying to get S rank on mission 13 all day without success.
You know, I'd say things that would make you feel like I can hurt you with words, Raiden. You insult my Stalker 2 voice acting, I have plenty to say about Ace Combat. Just to get under your skin. But that would be mean, so I'm not gonna do it. The Burmy accent. Okay, yeah, this guy. Some shotgun ammo. And he's got an axe. I don't need more water. But I'm certainly gonna consume it.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, also no matter how bad of a writer you think anyone is, they won't be as bad as Katabuchi. That man doesn't know how to write actual big plots.
Cover me. I gotta move.
I have no idea what any of that means. I suppose, thankfully. Oh, shoot. There, good shot, Misha. Give me that. gonna pull out the Viper. Just to not use all my 5.56 on bandits. Cool. Who's Katabuchi? Tell me more about this Katabuchi person. Yeah, the fog is a little disorienting. I knew where we were until I didn't.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Katabuchi is one of Axe Head writers, and while he did amazing work in AC4 with the side plot, and decent work on other acts, what he did in 7 makes absolutely no sense.
Come in. It's Ron. It's Gonzo with you. What the hell? Are they drunk or something? Can anybody hear me?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
Gonzo.
said,
You there?
ID get into detail, but ID have to pretty much explain all of AC4 to 7 in detail.
Don't worry, Raiden. Like, you probably know this already, but I'm not really that interested in Ace Combat story. So, it's okay, man. The gameplay is great, though, but I'm really not into the story much at all. I find it difficult to get interested in.
I don't know who Gonzo is, but everyone here is dead.
I see. So that's what happened to him. Listen up, Stalker. My courier Gonzo was supposed to deliver a shipment to the Brood. That gang's full of scumbags, and their boss, the Shock, is the worst of the bunch. He's not so crazy about people losing his stuff. If you find the crate and deliver it to the slag heap, I'll pay you well.
Got it. I'll try to find it.
If Gonzo doesn't have my shipment on him, that means it was taken by whoever killed him and those Brood guys. Take a look around. I bet you can find some clues that'll lead you to the package. Over and out.
At Yasnazori3292
Yes, of
said,
course, we have
Mister,
a
do you have Discord channel?
fantastic Discord channel. Oh, I should program the bot so that you can do ! Discord and it automatically sends you a link to join. But yeah, give me a second. Let me fetch you that Discord. Discord, that cord. So, invite to server. Here's the link. All right. Here you go. Happy Discording.
At Kantgamerite said, https://discord.gg/fw or kwqdf. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I'm too lazy to continue work on the Discord RNBTW, cause I also gotta work on my server for my 40k series.
It's okay,
At Hussey
man.
and Musini74.
Hola, Hussein! How are you, buddy?
Hi. How's everyone? At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, cause so far your server is like maybe 30% done.
30%? What's it missing? Yeah, I don't know what a Discord server needs. I thought it just needed people.
At Hussey and Musini7405
Hussein.
said, enjoying the new update?
Yeah, Hussein. Yeah, I was saying, for a while now, since I had been given access in the testing channel since July, I know it pretty well at this point. It's good. If you haven't played it yet, you're in for a treat because it's very good.
At Yasnazori3292 said, "Oh, I already there, I forget grinning squinting face I will drop some beautiful screenshot."
So there's the thing prompting you to loot mutants. Oh, lucky. For some reason, I actually want to play with a controller.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "Actual role structure, correct perms for roles, bots, SAFTA feature, anti-spam measures, also actual moderators cause I'm flying solo here."
I understand now. Flying solo.
At Hussey and Musini 7405 said, "Can't
Oh, no.
believe this game will now expose how many shots I miss loudly crying face."
Oh, because it has the stat tracking, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Look at how we're doing. Not so bad at all. Yeah, I totally ignored this in all the testing.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "And better designs obviously, cause so far the server is very simple."
Yeah, it is quite simple. But I think we can go slow with it. So I'll do some of the work to set it up too now that I have well, the opportunity due to being
Kinda weird.
functionally disabled, really. Oh, it's so hard to aim with the I don't know what it is with this acceleration curve on the controller.
At Omega Envic
No, it's not good.
said, "I really hope they will produce better loot soon. I see so many possibilities for better looting."
I see. My main concern is, and it's been
At
addressed
Raiden Rising Revengeance
heavily in the new
said,
update. It's so much better
"I mean
now.
you have the most perms, aside from me as the owner, so you can do a lot."
Can I also be an owner of the server? I would like to also be an owner.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "I want region-specific loot in S2. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "Only one person can be the actual owner."
Okay, I understand. Well, if you ever wanna, like, put the job down, is there a way to transfer ownership?
Hold on, Stalker. Don't shoot. If you're after the package, you can have it. I don't want anything to do with it. It's all the Dome and his stupid ideas. I knew he'd fuck it up. Let's make a deal, huh? I can explain
At
everything.
Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "Like when the server is done I
Sure.
can transfer, but for
Explain
now
away.
I'd like to
No
keep it
one
since
was
you are not
supposed
as
to
well
get
versed in
hurt.
Discord yet."
The Dome and two of my
At
men
Hussey
were
and
supposed to
Musini
come to the spot
7405
early until the courier,
said,
the Shah, had dispatched
"I had to
them
mess around
pick
with
up
the
the
controller
shipment.
settings on
But the
PS5
courier
until
must
it
have
felt smooth."
suspected something.
At Hussey and
He
Musini
was delayed.
7405
So the Dome had to stick
said,
around. And then
"I
the
had to
Shah's
mess
men
around
showed
with the
up.
controller settings
It
on
was a mess.
PS5 until it felt smooth."
Now I just want to stay alive and get
We
out
got
of
it
here.
twice.
I'd give you something.
I understand.
But the Shah didn't pay us shit. Oh, I know the coordinates for his stash. He's got a special gun there. A nice one from the mainland. Take it and the package and let me go. Deal?
All right, give me the goods and the info on Shach's stash.
I knew we could figure something out. I sent you the coordinates for both. Piece of advice, though. Don't show that gun at the Brood Bar.
At Raiden Rising
Shaft
Revengeance
doesn't look too kindly on
said,
guys who touch his stuff.
"You wouldn't believe how many
Takes
people
them to his
accidentally
office, then
deleted
dumps
servers
what's
cause
left
they
of them
didn't know that
outside.
we can't back servers
Stand
up."
down, boys. Leave this one alone.
A little better.
We had a deal.
I found the text-to-speech was really loud. I couldn't hear this guy. But you wouldn't believe how many people accidentally deleted servers because they didn't know. Ooh, that would not be a good time if we deleted the server. But I guess, how could you back up a server, and why would you delete one? You know, like, why would people delete their server? Trying to suspend it for a while? Let's have a few munchies. Bring the health back up.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said,
I see.
"You can't back them up. If you lose it, you lose it." At Hussey and Musini 7405 said, "So I need to buy Cost of Hope. Also interested in Blood of Dawn Walker."
So far, we haven't even started the first Cost of Hope quest. Hussein. We're gonna do it now, when we get to that slag heap. But first, let's help this Stalker out.
At Yasnazori 3292 said, "Misha, you don't turning off music? It's much more immersive only with ambient, when you don't understand if it's over for a gunfight. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "The only way to back up is to manually save certain things, but that's kinda pointless."
So, yes, Nisori, there's a mod I like that does it. And I'll talk about it in the review, which I'm gonna upload as soon as I can. That mod takes away the red mark on the compass when there's enemies around, and also the triangles, of course. And the combat music you can turn off, but because I want to get the achievements so I can 100% the Cost of Hope achievements, I am playing vanilla at the moment. But yeah, I know, and I prefer it that way too.
You're my fucking savior, man! God, am I ever glad to see you? Get me out of here!
Follow me.
At Hussey and Musini 7405
One step at a time, my
said,
friend.
"I've never
One
managed
step
to
at a
save
time.
this guy."
No? Let me show you how to do it. So you see, wherever you see that you could walk on the anomalies, you avoid. So I tend to go through this path. And you always want him to catch up. Because...
Omega Envy said, "I wish there could be way to turn off marks on compass but keep compass." At
Yo,
Raiden Rising
you can do it through
Revengeance
mods, yeah.
said, "I forgot what the other thing was that you asked Misha."
About the Discord. So you always wait for him to catch up to you before advancing further. And always walk in straight lines until he catches up to you. Or else he gets lost.
Man, I thought I was gonna die of old age in that damn anomaly.
Yeah, come over here and you'll be safe. Yeah, 2.0 looks really good.
Man, I thought I was gonna die of old age in that damn anomaly. Meeting you was a real stroke of luck. Almost like when I met my
So that
teacher.
other thing that I don't remember. Did I get to ask it? Oh yeah, if it's transferable. So if the ownership is transferable, I think you did answer that and you said yes. But you want to finish before you do it.
Why didn't you just walk out of the anomaly on your own?
See, here's the thing. My teacher
So there you go,
said I
Hussein.
gotta
That's how
work
you
on
get
my
him out.
anomaly sense. Then I can trust my gut instead of relying on some fancy
What was
BS.
that something else?
So I listened to my gut and I
Raiden
went
Rising
after an
Revengeance.
artifact. I
Said,
even left my bolts at the camp.
You said something else.
You think it worked?
At Hussey and
No
Musini
fucking way, man.
7405.
I
Said,
spent hours searching for that
the
damn
fog
artifact.
in Light Rain looks amazing.
I was tired as hell and
At
about to
Raiden
turn
Rising
back.
Revengeance.
That's when my
Said,
anomaly sense shot the
like
bed
when
on
I
me.
mentioned how some people
That's
accidentally
how I ended
deleted
up getting
servers.
stuck here.
At Yasnazori 3292. Said, I'd like a mod that adds a physical compass, so you can pull it out just like binoculars to check your direction.
Oh,
At Hussey and Musini
I think a mod would be
7405.
able to do that, but I wouldn't want the
Said,
vanilla game to be like
I've
that.
also noticed knife swings don't leave a trace now.
Like a little stream of air.
Tell me about your teacher.
He's Lex the Legend. He's tough
At
as
Omega
nails.
Envic.
He can even take Snorks
Said,
down mano a mano.
It's the part of the story
His
of
anomaly
Laiaha
sense
the
is
Legend.
so sharp,
I still
doesn't
find it
even
funny
need a
that my friend
detector.
made this quest.
Right,
hard.
Omega. You had a friend who
Most
worked in on the
stalkers
game.
just
This
brush
is
you
what he
off
worked
when you ask him
on.
for help. But Lex is always there for you. He ain't stuck up on nothing. You guys really
Dioha
gotta meet each other.
legenda. Is that how you would say it in
He'll
Ukrainian?
teach you everything too. First lessons are on the house.
Or how do I say legend in the Ukrainska mova?
Yeah, I know the guy. He's just a windbag pretending to
At
be a
Omega
seasoned
Envic.
veteran.
Said,
Oh, come on.
yeah,
He's the real deal, man. He's got tons of students. Anyway, I'm sure they call him the legend for a reason.
at
People
Omega
wouldn't pay for his
Envic.
advice if he was all talk,
Said,
right?
Legend Dog. At Yasnazori 3292. Said,
Ah,
you said it perfectly.
Jin... Dziękuję.
At Omega Envic. Said,
He sent you into that
so
anomaly
yeah,
empty-handed.
you said it very good.
He almost got you killed.
Yes.
Nah, man, that's on me. I figured my anomaly sense was gonna kick in right away. I should have taken my bolts at least. So cut the legend some slack. It ain't
Dobre.
his fault. I'm the one who needs to slow my roll.
I think I've earned a reward, don't you?
Sure thing. I can offer you some money. Or maybe an artifact. It's not exactly hot shit.
Artifacto. Please.
I'll take the artifact.
By the way,
Abracadabra,
have you
it's all
guys
yours.
seen my
All right,
ceremonial
well, thanks for
tanto?
helping me out. I hope we see each other again sometime.
Here it is. Oh, let me... There. Can you see it now?
At Hussey and Musini 7405.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Said, you know I'm yet to find an open world games that I've enjoyed exploring as much as S2 and KCD2. Ubisoft games just feel boring nowadays.
Oh yeah,
At Raiden
Ubisoft
Rising Revengeance.
is not even
Said,
close. The old ones
also, I
were
had an idea
actually
for a
good.
non-gaming video for my channel.
Are you gonna spoil the idea so that Hussein or Yasnisori or Omega steals
At
it from
Omega
you?
Envic. Said,
Well,
cool knife.
this
laughing
isn't
face. At Yasnazori 32.
really a
92.
knife. It's actually a...
Oh no, is it for seppuku?
it's exactly for that, yeah. It's
At
for
Omega
seppuku.
Said, KCD has some great world.
So a tanto is a dagger. Not really a knife.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said, I want to make a video on Mnasumish.
I'm not gonna go artifact hunting with this thing again. Ow! 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 That hurt. Ow. I don't want to go artifact hunting with that thing again. It's a pain. It really is. I'm gonna get a bear detector and then I'm gonna do all these things.
At Yasnazori 3292. Said, wild. Where did you get it? And the
So,
main question, what for? Green
my-
face.
I am
At Hussey and
actually
Musini 7405.
a knife maker.
Said, I enjoyed Black Flag Resynced though.
But Black Flag Resynced is Black Flag. It's an old game
At Omega
remade.
Said, I know, I'm joking, because people often don't know difference between katana, tanto, tsurugai, otoki and other Japanese blade weapons.
Yeah. So in this case, my brother living in Japan got me this
At
because
Yasnazori
I'm a knife maker. I
3292
actually make knives.
Said.
Just
Oh wow.
for fun, and sell them to friends and family, and friends of friends, and family of family, or friends of family. And yeah, it makes it a little bit extra. I did pursue turning it into a full-time job, but in my country it's very, very difficult to do that, in industry especially, because of so many import taxes and all that.
Said. Where's my knife, Miss Huh?
Where is your knife, Raiden? Would you like a knife? Can I send you a knife?
Shoot. Well, this is just a raid. How am I supposed to fish it out now?
Fish what out? Your gun?
Oh, man. Shoot. What am I supposed to do now? I lost my rifle in the trench and I can't retrieve it. Would you help me, bro?
All right. I'll pull it out for you.
Thanks, Stalker.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. I want a knife with an AZOV symbol engraving, unless you don't do engravings.
You know, while
Wow, nice catch. Now bring it over here.
while we're talking about this, I actually was in the process of making one for one of the guys in Chosen Company right before Chosen disbanded, and it was supposed to be sold in auction as a fundraiser. I'm still down to do that if a volunteer unit wants to order a knife to customize an auction.
Thanks so much, bro. It sure sucks
At
being in
Hussey
the
and
zone
Yosemite
without the
7405
Thunderberry?
Said. I'll always love that artifact field. I got a Thunderberry on my first hunt. At Raiden
Here.
Rising Revengeance.
Don't lose it again.
Said.
decent
Actually,
folk are
that's a
rare
bad idea
sight
for
here
me,
in
lol.
Garbage.
Cause the
You're
government
gonna
would
have
arrest
a
me
hard
for it.
time.
So the idea about that knife for Chosen Company was that it would be
At
made
Miss Missouri
from
3292
scrap steel.
Said. So Miss Huh, am I understanding correctly that you used a hammer, an anvil, a furnace, and a water trough to make this knife?
No, it is stock removal. You just get a straight piece of steel, cut the shape of the knife out with an angle grinder, heat treat it, give it its blade geometry, heat treat it, set up the handles on it, make it, polish it, make it look nice, and that's it. So the one for Chosen I never got to make because they were supposed to send me some scrap steel from a Russian tank, and it's kind of my fault. I wasn't on top of it as you know, since it's a hobby and a side thing. I also needed to do more on my end. And well, the thing is, Chosen Company dissolved before we got to it. Not sure if we would have gone through it anyway, but yeah, if
At Lady
anybody
Jeanette Nevin.
has any friends in a
Said.
unit
Is
who'd
this
like
the
to do
ball
that,
Raiden was talking about? At Yasnazori 3292. Said. Oh, this sounds so fun to do. At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
yeah,
Said.
I'm bummed about it.
Germany believes Russian propaganda that AZOV is a Nazi battalion, so it's probably smart that while I live here, that I don't possess anything AZOV related physically.
Well,
At Omega Envik. Said. That's unfortunate.
well, Raiden, you know that Azov, as such, is kind of been watered down. So what you'll often see is just 3rd Assault Brigade when referring to Azov. Even Azov themselves don't mention Azov as much as they used to.
Standing straight after so much booze? Man's got talent. After drinking that much, I believe
At
he
Lady
could
Jeanette
brainwash a
Nevin.
controller.
Said.
Plus, people
Raid in
heard
Germany
I
itself
pieced
is
the fire
politically
a couple
moronic.
of days ago.
At Hussey and Musini
What a waste of
7405.
vodka. There's
Said.
no way you'll
Any
convince
games
me
you are looking
that
forward to
Boozer
this
and
year?
his gimmicks.
You guys hear that? That's about Cost of Hope. So games this year. Hussein. Let's see.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said, when I talk about AZOV I always refer to the National Guard, not 3rd Assault Brigade. At Yasnazori 3292. Said, Holly this Fugug. At Omega
Yeah, that's what I thought with the fog.
Initially Azov were full of radical people, but yeah,
it's great.
Nowadays Azov Battalion almost never really mentioned. At Yasnazori 3292. Said,
yeah.
Silent Hill vibe.
Silent Hill indeed. Now, where was I? Let's go back in order. Games this year. I really enjoyed Pro Baseball Spirits 26 because it had the World Baseball Classic in it. So that's one that already came out. Other games I'm looking forward to. Actually, let's pull up my Steam wishlist. Because I know... Go here. No, to store. And to wishlist.
At Lady Jeanette Nevin. Said, looks like a place I'd sleep and take a piss in. At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
What?
Said, for this year the only game that matters to me is ACA. At Omega Envic. Said,
so by release date.
I absolutely loved Resident Evil 9 and Pragmata this year.
So here we go. Games that I have wishlisted. Sinking City 2, it came out. I'm gonna buy that one when it goes on sale because I'm not huge on the first Sinking City game, but I did play the demo for this one, so I've got my eye on it. 007 First Light, I've got my eye on it.
Lady Jeanette Nevin.
Industria
Said,
2.
Uncle Simulator and Be a Good Dad Simulator, my beloved.
Which one is that? Is that, which game would that be? Silent Hill, Townfall, I'm looking forward to. Control Resonant, I'm not too excited about it being purely melee combat, because I really like the way the first Control played. What else? Warhammer Bolt Gun 2.
Resident Evil 9 and Pragmata I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know, now that you
Revengeance.
bring up Industria
Said,
2.
Industria 2 is amazingly optimized.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 9 is on my wish list. I haven't gotten it yet, but I might. Here you can see.
Everyone in Michigan.
Hello, Nick. Hola, Coca-Cola. He got it right. So here's the trick. To get the helicopter sound, guys,
At Omega Envic.
You have to have something before the S.
Mouse Pie is pretty good.
I did get Mouse PI for hire, but the Mouseberg edition on PlayStation 5, so that is actually arriving sometime next week. So I got it physical. And it's crazy because I pre-ordered that, and now is when they're shipping. It's wild, and I haven't played Mouse PI for hire. They should have probably just sent us a code via email so that we could play while the physical edition does its thing.
Nizori 3292 said, "Ish."
Yeah, you're on it. Crimson Desert is something I might try eventually, but it's just such a long game. That's what's kept me away from it. I'm not huge on the concept of Crimson Desert, but I know it's really good, so I do want to try it. Resident Evil Requiem I did play on the Switch too, because my brother has it on there.
Always making the TDS convulse.
Nick is the man. He's the first guy to ever become a CIA member. And yeah, that's kind of my wish list. Everything else is just stuff that's already come out, and I'm got my eye on, waiting for deep discounts. And even if they get deep discounts, I still don't get them because I don't see myself playing them anytime soon.
Said.
Is that Salder's motorbike? And Korshunov's helicopter?
Rising Revengeance said, Crimson Desert is Korean, so it's obviously the best game ever.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with Requiem on Switch.
Resident Evil Requiem was fantastic, and I was completely surprised how good it ran on Switch. At Lady Jeanette Nevin said,
Do I have
"We need a
Pragmata on
competition on
here?
who's the CEO of Broke in the Sea-Can't-See-Us-ness."
Because
At
I
Omega
played the
Envic
demo for
said,
Pragmata. It's not on
"Pragmata
my
has
wish
cutest
list.
father-daughter relationship in games for years."
I played the
At
demo
Hussey
for
and Musini
Pragmata,
7405
and I didn't go
said,
crazy over it.
"Weirdly not looking forward to GTA. It will probably be amazing, but I'm not excited." At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "I am the Sea-Can't-See-Us-ness." At Omega Envic said, "Wait, I wanted to say Steam Deck, not Switch F."
Well, it also ran amazingly on the Switch. I played it on my brother's Switch too. I want to make a video on that system before he goes to Japan. I'm just so swamped with so many things. I hope I find the opportunity to steal it for a week before he goes.
At Lady Jeanette Nevin said, "I'm looking forward for Cost of Hope when I get my paycheck on my 24th birthday alongside my new motorbike I reserved."
Does your motorbike
At
go
Missouri
like Yasni Zori
3292
says? And Oh, I didn't do the sh. Well, okay, so here's how I would do it. Let's try that.
At Camp Gumerite said, "Ondon dan dan dandish."
Yeah.
At Lady Jeanette Nevin said, "It's a Triumph Bonneville T100, so it will."
Keep guess.
At Hussey and Musini
Make sure not to miss
7405
the local wonder.
said,
A stalker
"I never
who's
thought they
personally
could
been
make
to the
S2
Iron
more
Forest,
atmospheric."
who's willing to share his experience for the price of a drink. You can always grab a
Yeah, I
couple
mean,
bottles
he
of
looks
something
great,
strong
and he's
here.
just a random NPC boozer. So they did really well. And I was playing Stalker 2 in previous versions in high. I'm playing on epic with high textures, just because the VRAM, I don't want to mess. I don't want to give myself bad VRAM luck on the stream. But they did so well. To add to that,
At Lady Jeanette Nevin said, "Stalker 2.0 update is ruining gaming."
Lady Jeanette Nevin knows what we're all about here. We're all about everything that ruins gaming. Graphics are ruining gaming. A-Life destroyed everything, and now the 2.0 update is destroying everything. I do have a PSP.
At Rising
I do.
Revengeance said, "Miss Her, do
Do
you
you have
own
any
a
work
PSP?"
for me?
I always have work for decent folk. Take your pick.
I do.
We've got some freelancers hanging around garbage. They like shaking down loners, but they don't like
At
paying
Raiden
their
Rising
cut.
Revengeance
That ain't how it's
said,
done around here.
"Get Ace Combat
So
X
I'd like
Skies
you
of
to
Deception
take
for
your
the
favorite
PSP."
gun and go teach him
At
some
Lady
manners.
Jeanette Nevin
You in?
I might actually do that, Raiden.
"I have
I was
hopes and
actually
dreams
thinking.
witchery enough."
But I don't play the
At
PSP
Omega
itself. I just emulate
said,
PSP games on my phone.
"Sound destroyed gaming. Where are old beeps and boops?"
Gosh, beeps and boops destroyed
I
gaming.
like it.
They introduced sound.
Deal. Now, have one for the road.
Alright. So we got ourselves a little side quest to make a little bit of money. Because we're pretty poor.
I ain't
Skeef
gonna
is a
beg
poor
you.
man.
If you chicken out, I'll find someone else.
Now, let's go back to the graphic settings to show you what I'm running right now. So texture and hair aren't high. Hair is actually preset to high if you select epic. And I picked texture quality to high just to give me some VRAM headroom for the stream. But these are the settings I'm running.
At
Everything's
Raiden
on
Rising
epic.
Revengeance
And I get better
said,
performance than I did on
"Miss
high
Her, have you ever
before the
wondered how I would
2.0.
rank the AC games?" At
Raiden,
Lady Jeanette Nevin
I have not. I'm
said,
sorry.
"Skiff is broke, boy, so Skiff is so
I'm
me."
not chickening out. Just double checking. I'll do it.
But yeah, Raiden, I'm not as
Hey,
big
I'll
on
take care of
Ace
your
Combat as you are, buddy. Or at all. I used to be, but I'm not
At
anymore.
Raiden Rising Revengeance
Without Nestor, this place is
said,
gonna turn into a
"Now
freaking
you will be
bloodbath.
wondering,
The Kingpins are gonna fight
At
to the
Hussey
death, I
and
tell
Usini
ya.
7405
You wanna stick around for that?
said,
Well,
ever since playing S2 I'm not enjoying the original trilogy as much. Whenever I play them I miss the features in this game.
Word is, there's a new gang boss in Rostock, and he's hiring. We could join the Sultan at the swamps too. And if it gets real bad, we could always sign up with the Mercs.
Okay. So, Raiden, maybe, but probably not. I just need to be straightforward with you.
At Omega Envic
don't often think about
said,
Ace Combat.
You know that quest with 2 alcoholics here, Miss Huh?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. And by the way, Hussein, same thing happens with me. I have to mod the original games to modernize them a little bit so that they're a little more alike Stalker 2. And when people complain about Stalker 2 not having the F1, 2, 3, and 4 keys as functions, I actually am on the other side of things. Going back to the original trilogy, I miss the Q and E for all my items and the Z and C for leaning. So, there you go. But yeah, Omega, what about the alcoholics? Is that another quest?
Lady Jeanette Nevin said, I think about Chavapchiki and Kalbasa.
Chavapchichi. Chavapchichi? Kolbasa. Give me this. Oh, no. Give you this. Put this back, put this back.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, 1. Ace Combat 6. 2. Ace Combat
Here
0.
we go.
3. Ace Combat 4.
Come on,
4,
Raiden.
Ace Combat 5. 5. Ace Combat 7. 6. Ace Combat 3. Japanese release. 7. Ace Combat X. 8. Ace Combat Infinity. 9. Ace Combat 2. 10. Air Combat. At Omega Envic said, I still can't because they have made reference to UA meme culture. At Dmitroshvayat said,
wait, tell me about the
with
reference.
fingers splayed Ukraine thumbs up red heart flexed biceps.
Tell me about the reference
Lady
to
Jeanette
meme
Nevin
culture.
said, Raiden Rising Ace Autism. At Niche _ Nick said,
Yeah.
A C combat.
Yeah, Raiden, I think you should change your name to something Ace Combat related, because isn't Raiden a Metal Gear thing? I wouldn't know, because I also don't play much Metal Gear. I'm not a gamer.
Dominican Republic hand with fingers splayed Ukraine thumbs up red heart flexed biceps Dominican Republic-ish.
That is the most accurate comment to describe the experience.
At Omega Envic
here
said, Misha the boxer and Grisha the fighter are characters from meme poem Katsaps by Les Podierviansky.
Ah. And I take it they are alcoholics? Or no, that's just a part of the joke. Let's give this guy's case so we get the money.
Hey there, Stalker. What can I do for you? If you're looking to buy or sell, great.
At Raiden Rising
If
Revengeance
not, head over to Circa.
said,
They just love answering
OBTW I
questions.
made a lyric video for a Ukrainian song. At Omega Envic said, of course.
You got some loot? Let me have a look.
Let's see how he reacts if I sell him his own box. Oh, I can't sell him his own box. Maybe it's better to have this
At Omega Envic
artifact.
said, Enopenas is well-known Urka, aka inmate. At
Opanas.
Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, hello there.
Hello there.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I put it in music chat.
Thanks
At
for that,
Hugo's
Raiden.
Drawing 2871 said, hola amigos.
Hola,
At Hugo's
saludo
Drawing
amigo,
2871
saludo, saludo amiga,
Hola,
saludo
Panadas.
amigo, palito de coco, palito de coco. That's a meme song from my country. Man, if my country made video games, the memes would be quite good. So I'm really happy for like Ukrainian meme culture to reach the entire world. Because I'm thinking about my country's own memes and how it would make me feel to see them make it all around the world. And yeah, it helps me kind of connect it. So the what was the meme about the old lady and it was referred to as paint on the ground
At Hugo's Drawing
in the controller
2871
lab?
said,
What was that meme? That was so
"So,
funny.
I just downloaded Stalker 2 again, already compiled shaders, time to play it on my new setup."
Let's see if that RX 580 holds up. I played it on the 480 in the beta test, and it did pretty okay. So I'd be optimistic that you're gonna get, if you're on a VRR display, you can get a pretty good 60 FPS experience and not feel the drops into the 50s, because it's good. I got 60 FPS on the 480 with common drops, yes, but it was good. You'll be pleased. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
You wanted me to find that shipment your courier couldn't deliver.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for it.
I've got your goods. The job's done.
You're a man of your word,
At
I
Hugo's
see.
Drawing
Well,
2871
so am I.
said,
Your coupons are
"I
on the
remember
way.
that went into 40s and drops to 20s back in the day."
Yeah, you'll be pleasantly surprised. You might be able to run the game at medium and 30 FPS pretty like well.
How am I supposed to tell you about the Iron Forest with a full mouth and a dry throat?
So this guy is the one who tells us all about the Cost of Hope Iron Forest thing. But this is Diode.
Come on, spit it out. I can tell by your face you're here to talk business, not chat about life.
Nestor, the scanner. Ring a bell? The only right answer is an honest one.
Why, hello there. First those thugs, and now I gotta deal with you. At least you didn't stab me right off the top. Guess that means we can negotiate. So what do I get for being honest?
Gentlemen and ladies, I'm going to get some ice for my knee. It'll only take me a minute. The freezer is really close, so give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Any rat that shoots people running from this mission will be left to die in the next one.
Alright, I'm back. You guys hear me okay? Got the ice. Kind of painful. Oh, at first. And more I am missing my ability to walk and move freely. But I know this is part of life, and I try to be grateful every day that it was just a little, well, just a little bit of damage. You guys see the stream okay?
Revengeance said, my stream keeps buffering.
It could be because I had the mouse focused on OBS.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, the Kremlin is attacking my internet clearly.
You got problems. That's
At
obvious.
Omega Envic.
I can help you deal with
Omega.
Will you be able to walk normally?
Information.
I should be able to go back to normal in 9 to 12 months. But I'll be able to, like, completely normal. But I'll be able to walk carefully in a month. Maybe with a cane for extra security, or with a brace for more support. So I'm not. It's a level 3 injury. The worst is a level 5, or well, after level 5 means you lose the leg. Yeah, it's a huge relief. Oh man, I'll tell you about it. It was terrifying because I was playing on turf, not even artificial grass, on turf, soccer, football, and we had just scored a goal, and I had done the assist, and I had bumped into another player, or collided with another player while challenging for that ball, and we got to score. So I felt really good about it. And the thing is, since it was a very casual pickup game, I was still on the ground. The other team immediately started play again from the center circle, and I got up quickly and started running to challenge for the ball again. But maybe I was a little bit off balance. So when I change directions, I step with my right foot fine, and when I step with my left, I just hear like a triple pop, like a crack, like crack, and I just fall over, and I knew exactly what had happened. I knew my ligament was torn, because I've never been injured like that before, but I knew that was what happened. And yeah.
At Omega Envic said, oh god. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I just had 5 ads.
Raiden, think about the ads as like a way to support the CIA, because yeah, well, I don't love that you guys get to see ads. They do help fund the channel, so thank you for leaving ads on if you do, and if you don't, that's fine too. I'm not gonna hate on you for it, because ads are a pain in the ass.
Said, well, glad you're recovering.
What happened?
Thanks, man. Thank you so
Don't spare
much.
any details.
I've got a workshop not far from here. The only ones who knew
I'm really looking forward to fully recovering. I know it's a long, like,
they showed up without warning.
a long ways away.
Of course. I'm not that much of
At
a fighter.
Rising Revengeance
I'm better with tools than a gun,
said,
so I had to get creative.
I thought you get like 20% or some from YouTube money cause of so many taxes and the US taking money and stuff.
No, the US money only is from US viewers. So because you're not in the US, I actually get like 60% of what those advertisements pay from Europe.
Said, I have YouTube Premium, so instead of ads, I just automatically give percentage of payment to channel on top of sponsorship.
Yeah, and that's great. So if you have YouTube Premium, I have YouTube Premium too. I think YouTube Premium is 100% worth it. If you you know, if you're thinking whether YouTube Premium is worth it or not, I think it is. It is worth it just for like the inclusion of YouTube Music and the ability to save videos as podcasts.
How much do you get from sponsorships? At
I don't have sponsorships, Nick.
Said, but you said from my secant money was also taken by the US.
That was when I was with a network. So when I was with a network, the network would pay US taxes. I'm no longer with a network. I'm directly working with AdSense now.
At Niche_Nick.
Oh,
said,
from memberships? Memberships chip in depending on how many members. But memberships chip in like $10 a month, something like that. and that helps pay for the software I use, basically the online DAW I use for the music, and whenever I need 11 labs or something like that to do some dubbing.
Misha, I'm sure this injury will lead to something better in your life. When things like this happen, they make you re-evaluate your life. So look at it in a positive way.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my best to be positive about it. Thanks, man.
Said, I don't use Premium, because I use Brave, and I use Telegram for music.
Anybody in particular for the attack?
Brave has a integrated ad block.
Nestor's business is nothing but trouble.
But yeah, thanks, Yesnizori. That's the mentality I'm trying to have. Thank you, man.
You really ought to take a look around my workshop. I figure you might find something useful in those thugs' pockets. I'm better off here at the slag heap. But if you want for risks, I'll give you the coordinates.
Thank you, Diode.
I'll have a look at your workshop.
Whatever you find there, bring it to me. I want to see it.
But yeah,
with
Hugo's
drawing 2871 said, it works amazing in like 95% of the web browsing that I do. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I also use Brave, but on phone I use YouTube app.
I want to show you guys something. And going back to the whole premium versus thing versus Brave and whatnot, I like premium because it has YouTube Music in it, and you can download videos on your phone. So, for example, it's very common that Wi-Fi is bad when I'm out of the house at work or wherever. Hold on, give me a second, guys.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Premium is too expensive for me. At Niche_Nick said,
where was I?
I used to have YT Premium, but then I started getting ads even with it, and some
What?
features were just blocked for me, so I dropped it forever, and now I am on ad blockers 24/7. At Raiden Rising Revengeance,
13 euros for
said,
premium?
It's not worth 13 euros.
Oh, I pay
drawing
$8, I think.
Said,
well, looks
hello,
like we got a new
friend.
guest.
Hola,
Fresh from the
Hugo.
Cardona.
Again.
Or is
But
it the
what-
lesser zone?
What was I saying?
I'm guessing the gaffer sent you.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I got the thing.
Come back whenever
So
you
you
want a
can
drink
see
or two.
that Stalker 2, because of its reliance on software Lumen, still uses rasterized shadows for fixed lights. It's probably not baked, because it's got aliasing on it, so it wouldn't make sense to be baked. But just so you know, Stalker 2 has some pretty clever mixes.
Cheers, buddy.
Of
Good
ray
stuff.
trace lighting with Lumen, and just straight up
Anyone who's gonna help us out.
Pour me a little one.
Misha Boxer. Ole is not one of the friends, is
Hey,
he?
man.
No, he's not.
See you.
But yeah, I pay $8 for premium, I believe. And just the ability to download videos and have something to watch whenever I'm just sitting somewhere. For example, the last 2 days, at this time, I wanted to be streaming, but we had blackouts because the electrical infrastructure in the neighborhood is being rebuilt. So I was SOL there. Wait, I need to talk to the Cost of Hope guy. Nick, cover your ears. I'm gonna talk to the Cost of Hope guy. This is the first quest in Cost of Hope.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I need to head out cause my partner wants to go to sleep.
I see what your partner wants to do. Alright. Get it done. Get some rest.
At Niche_Nick said, he'll not.
No, I'm kidding, Nick. Since you're here, I'm not gonna start Cost of Hope. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna do it. Cheers, Raiden. Nice having you, buddy. Whee! Yeah. Yeah, Misha. Walk on the radioactive stuff. Hopefully Nick didn't click out thinking I was gonna open Cost of Hope stuff. No.
At Niche_Nick said, I was about to unsub. At Yasnazori3292 said, when I was a kid, I broke both arms. I couldn't even feed myself, but it became a turning point in my life.
Ooh.
I was so scared I'd never draw again that I decided to become an artist exactly cause of that.
Man, that's exactly what I needed to hear, because I was thinking, man, I got myself injured just playing soccer, and very casually, and I wasn't being careless. And I've been thinking about like how this, in what ways this was a mistake. But I think, yeah, by the way, dude, share your artist pages on the Discord. Let's check out your stuff. But yeah, I was thinking, recently I've had kind of a slump in doing CrossFit with my friends, and I've never competed because I've always been like, I don't need to compete. But being in this injury, like going through this injury, has made me think that maybe I do want to compete, because just for fun, because now that I can't do anything at all in the CrossFit gym, I'm missing the opportunity to be with my friends in those, you know, in those experiences. So thanks, man. I really needed to hear that. And I'm really sorry you went through that, but I'm glad you made the most of it. Because, you know, the legs, not being able to walk, that's one thing, and it sucks. But I can still play video games, and I can still, you know, use my phone, and I can still write, and, you know, get on with my day. But I can't imagine what it's like with both arms, so... yeah. Let's check out your stuff. Please share your stuff with us.
Down the gun, okay?
It's not a gun. It's a knife. What's up, bud?
Hugo's drawing 2871 said, and use your hands for hard work.
Well, I can't make knives at the moment, unfortunately, because I work standing. And it requires using my body and putting pressure on the grinders, and stability is an important part of getting things right. And I won't be able to knife right if I'm not in a stable stance. So yeah, I won't be able to make knives until I recover some stability. Diggle fork it.
Hugo's drawing 2871 said, oh shit, that bang scared me.
I remember, I think all of us got scared the first time we saw that thing. There. Ow! That was not supposed to turn out that way. Thank you. And for the bullets. The bullets. And the key card. The way back up was right here, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the way down. This is the way back up. Silly me. Forgetful. By the way, I tested Cost of Hope on the PS5 earlier in the morning. It's so good! I mean, not Cost of Hope, sorry. 2.0 in the PS5. I still need to test the Xbox.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, Misha, have you progressed into the DLC or are you starting fresh?
I started a whole new playthrough and I will go through the DLC, but I'm gonna go slow into it to give those of you the opportunity to get ahead of me. Those of you who are playing, I don't want to play ahead of you guys who are still playing it. So I'm gonna go slow into it, a whole playthrough. Most people, I'm sure, are gonna cruise through the DLC using the express saves that they provided for the game. So yeah, for example, Nick said he won't be able to play it for a while, and Nick is great company, so I'm gonna wait until our buddy Nick at least starts it before going too deep. I might, like, if one of the night streams, if naturally being in Europe, he might, some of you guys might be asleep. But yeah, last night in the stream we didn't have a lot of people show up, but I still did it anyway, because, you know, I was playing it to enjoy the experience. I might do it there.
At Nick said, you'll have to wait for a long time if you want me to start the DLC before you do.
Okay, wait. Okay, so tell me about it. What are you waiting on, man? If you're willing to share, of course. Like, is it a hardware thing or just a time in your life kind of thing? Some guys fighting boars. I'm not interested in that. Ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ah, see, that's a very good reason, yeah. And I'm sure that...
said, I am waiting for my turn to get a Steam machine, which is coming God knows when.
Yeah, based on the performance of the PS5, knowing that the Steam machine is right there with the PS5 and everything except memory, I think it's going to be a really good experience. The game looked so good. I do wish that... I do wonder, sorry, if the Steam machine comes with an optimization tool, kind of like the NVIDIA app. You know what I mean? So, for those of you who don't know, you can open the NVIDIA... Oh, not broadcast, sorry. Hey! Hi, everyone. The NVIDIA app. And you can go to your games, go to graphics, find a game. By the way, I don't optimize any of these. I like to optimize manually. But let's say Kingdom Come 2. You can press optimize, and it sees your graphics card and applies the recommended settings. I wonder if the Steam machine comes with that.
The GameCube is damn expensive. At Omega Envic said, SteamOS has a lot of features to modify performance a bit.
Yeah, I think it really sucks that we got the hardware crisis that we have now, because the Steam machine is quite the compelling proposal at $700 to $800, where I think was the original price. With that said...
At Nick said, SteamOS has its quick settings thing which lets you do presets for each game and you can limit the GPU TDP and stuff.
Yeah, so... that's exactly what I think makes the experience console-like. Just the convenience of the box figuring out what the best what the best settings are for the setup. And while we're at it,
At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, at least the GameCube is somewhat upgradable on RAM and storage.
yeah, you know, it's a good machine for all intents and purposes. Oh, hi. Give me a second, guys. My father's calling me. I'll tell you what I think it's all about. He's helping me out with something. So, give me a second to, there. I'll be right back. I'll talk to him, and I'll be right back.
At Nick_Nick said, Can't Dad write? At Omega Envic said, GameCube is good for its initial price. Same with Steam Deck. At Omega Envic said, I mean one that was supposed to be.
закладів в Україні кажуть, які оливки вони подають, коли ви замовляєте їх як якусь закуску у лицарстві. Кожен сорт унікальний, кожен сорт прекрасний. І якщо ви не будете знати, що саме ви їсте, то як ви оберете, а що вам буде найсмачніше у майбутньому. Тому, якщо ви маєте змогу спитати у офіціанта в вашому улюбленому закладі, чи знає він, або чи скажуть йому на кухні, який саме сорт оливок вам принесуть, то запитайте. Я думаю, що їм буде приємно, що ви цікавитесь, а вам буде корисно, бо ви дізнаєтесь, що саме ви їсте.
At Nick_Nick said, yeah, GameCube is not a really good deal, but for me RN it's either this, or get a new PC with shitload of boxes which I have no space to store them in.
Alright, boys and girls, I'm back. So, that was my father. He's helping me out, since he's in Panama, helping me get a new phone. Because my Pixel 8 Pro failed on me. The Wi-Fi chip
At Nick_Nick
lost its connection to the board.
the compact size of it is a real advantage.
Okay, wait, let me catch up to you guys. GameCube is good for initial price, same with the Steam Deck.
At Drawing 2871 said, Misha, I upgraded from the i5 8400 to a Ryzen 5 4500.
And how much, is it noticeable? I don't know much about those processors, so I don't... It's still 6 cores, 12 threads, right? The Stalker and any Unreal Engine 5 game doesn't like anything under 6 cores, so... But I think you should be good there, especially for the 580.
Take your pick, Stalker.
My prices are fair.
Bring back some loot next
At
time.
Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, I got a Motorola G75 for 200 buckaroos back like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I like what Motorola's doing, but I'm gonna go from... I'm using an iPhone right now. Here it is. And it's not the best experience for me. I think iPhones are not very smartphones. For example, I was trying to get it to... I was in my physical therapy today, and I gave it the precise instruction to schedule for the next month on every Monday, and every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. that I have a session with my physio. and it just couldn't do it. It would set an appointment for every Tuesday for the rest of my life, and it just couldn't figure out my command.
I still use iPhone 13 as a phone.
And this is an 11 Pro Max that was just lying around in my family. It wasn't even mine, but it's in good shape, and it's a good phone. But I've become so reliant on the much hated AI features that I actually do like, that, you know, the iPhone's just not a good fit to the application I give my phone. I like using my phone without even touching it. So I'm gonna probably switch to a Samsung S26 Ultra if I can.
I am using my phone just for chatting, money stuff and YouTube, so I am usually opting in for the cheapest thing that satisfies most of my needs.
Yeah. That's about what I would wish I could do, but since I don't have a laptop or a mobile gaming system, I kind of rely on my phone to cover those bases. And what I really like about Samsung is they have a thing called DeX, where you can plug it into a monitor, or even like a folding monitor with a keyboard that looks like a laptop.
Said, how much is
Sony phone? I don't know. I don't know. I did ask that to my brother, but he doesn't know either. I'm gonna probably get either an S25 Ultra or an S26 Ultra if there's good prices on it, because you can double it as a laptop. You get a little accessory for it that's like a folding laptop, a small little thing you can throw in your bag, connect it to the phone, and all of a sudden your phone is a laptop. You can also connect it to the TV, and all of a sudden it's a streaming deck for your Steam games or your Xbox. So that functionality is very attractive to me, and that's something my Pixel couldn't do so well. I could remote play on the Pixel screen, but not on another display. This is promising.
Said, I use my phone as phone, messenger, and to order delivery / taxi / whatever.
Yeah.
Omega Envic said, and for banking.
Yeah, if I had a laptop, that would probably be. If I had a laptop, I would probably be fine with a mid-range or low flagship phone. But since I don't,
At Hugo's drawing
I've kind of sucked myself into that world.
Said, oh yeah, for the price, last year phones are better in specs.
Yeah, I think. So I think, but you know, it's a luxury, so I'm not in a hurry. This phone can service me well for the next few days. I'm very limited in my mobile productivity, which,
at Omega Envic,
if you've noticed, I don't need right
work,
now.
I do have laptop.
Yeah. So if you have a laptop, you're probably thinking, yeah, I use my laptop for mobile stuff, but I use my phone in my case. But since I don't need to be on the move, because I'm affixed to this chair for most of the day now, due to the injury, I think I can survive a little longer with the iPhone and wait for a much better deal on the Samsung phone. It'd be my first ever Samsung, so I'm kind of excited. I went from iPhones to Pixels in 2018. Before that, I was always on iPhone. Like my first smartphone was an iPhone, and then I switched to Pixels. And since Google wouldn't warranty my Pixel because it was a factory error that they refused to fix, I'm just not gonna buy another Pixel. So I'm sticking with Samsung. Also because they have local support systems. And their Note 7 fiasco, while it's dramatic, it made me kind of trust their recall process and their ability to address their own issues or issues of their own making, something that Google refused to do with the Pixel, which really disappointed me. So I don't feel like getting another Pixel until I see that change. Of course, you never say never, but not for this turn. I think I'm finally gonna try out a Samsung phone, which I've never done. But frankly, all of this I would solve if I had a laptop, so, which I don't.
I found this on the bandits. Look familiar?
Of course it does. It's a key card to my workshop, a spare one. It was Nestor's. The hell you get me into, you old prick?
At Omega Envic said, my main reason why I have an iPhone is because my work laptop is a Mac.
That's a very good reason. I like Mac laptops and PC or desktops. They are quite elegant machines. But just the iPhone,
At
if you're
Hugo's Drawing
if you're using the phone,
2871.
it's just like any other,
Said,
right? It does everything.
Hubo un billón eléctrico a nivel nacional. Lo bueno es que mi computadora budia muy rápido.
Hold on, there's because YouTube's translating the text chat that I see now.
At Nick_Nick.
So he said there's a nationwide
said,
power outage.
You are so right, Hugo.
And his
At
good thing that
Nick_Nick
his computer boots up quickly.
said, I agree. At Omega Envic said, MacBook Air M5 to be precise. It's a great laptop, all limitations and price considered.
None whatsoever. When it comes to the whole scanner business, I'm just a cog in the machine. As for Nesta...
So, about that, Omega...
Drawing 2871 said,
Yeah.
Funny pronunciation, Mr. Text to
Yeah,
speech.
Ugo. That's why I was so puzzled. But yeah, back to that, Omega. So the reason I'm convinced that with Samsung's Dex thing is actually because of Apple. With the MacBook Neo, if they can make a perfectly functional laptop with a mobile chip, that kind of gave me the confidence to just get a good Samsung phone with a Dex notebook. So if you don't know what a Dex notebook is, it looks like a laptop, but it's just a battery, keyboard, and monitor. And you connect your phone to it, and it turns your Samsung phone into the processing of that. So because they have many options of those, I think that's what suits my needs best
said,
right now.
Misha P's Darenko. At Omega Envic said, Dex is pretty good.
I'll go have a look.
It's just limited to the
Got
Android.
the coordinates.
Yeah.
Keep me posted.
I'm aware of those limitations, but I hope I don't ever need to do anything. You know, I've got a really nice desktop PC. I don't have unlimited money, so I'd rather keep this in the peak of its potential, as opposed to splitting my resources across phone, laptop, and desktop.
Said, hardware-wise, Apple is brilliant.
Yeah.
But the issue is they limit you so much if you don't have the whole Apple ecosystem.
I don't think you are entirely limited, though, if you have like a MacBook Pro and an Android phone, especially since Android phones can do AirDrop pretty comfortably now. Like Pixels and Galaxies, at least, they can do AirDrop. I think you can do it pretty okay. And on the other end, I don't like my phone mixing with my desktop. For example, all these Windows features where you get messages, calls, your photos in the PC. No, I don't want that. I'd rather just have it all cloud sync, and if I need it, I just go to Google Photos or whatever to grab anything that I need.
At Omega Envic said, I work with different phones, and I had to do pretty hacky steps to throw files from phones to laptop.
That's actually why I switched from the iPhone over to the Pixel. I just got fed up with how difficult it was,
At Hugo's Drawing
or tedious.
2871 said, I use Smart Connect on my PC as a media transfer and file explorer between my Motorola and PC.
Man, I like talking about tech. It's a subject that is always interesting. So tell me about all your setups and like what you're running on in your pockets, in your bags. Oh no! Woo! And of course your PC setups. I kind of like to know where you're all standing. I see that a couple of you guys have Steam Decks. I'm jealous, but I don't think I'm getting a Steam Deck now because I'm just too committed with other hardware purchases. And I wish I had a portable thingy-majiggy. Oops.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871. Said, I have a steering wheel on my setup.
Yeah, you
At
told me
Omega
about
Phoenix.
it. Because you're
Said,
really into...
Yeah, deck right now is too overpriced. At Niche_Nick. Said, I am running on mostly frozen pizzas and occasionally spaghetti.
Now that you bring up, like, frozen pizzas and frozen... Is the spaghetti frozen too? That's an important question. Is the spaghetti frozen as well? Fratello. Oh, mamma mia. No, please. Oh. Schifo. Oh, I need to close Discord, guys. Hold on, give me a second. Just to avoid the,
At Hugo's Drawing 2871.
There.
Said, photo sent in #general.
Thanks, Hugo. I heard it come in, but I also want to get rid of the... I don't want the notification sound getting in the way of the stream. So... I did turn off Discord. I'll catch it later.
Said, I imagine how many Italians just died from cringe from notion of frozen spaghetti. At Niche_Nick. Said, I enjoy them cooked more.
I can see why you would. You know, I really like Italian food. But I wanted to ask you, Nick, is that kind of how aspic or kolodets came to be? Like just a stew with lots of collagen from the bone, from the bones, to make meat jello?
Said, I put mayo and ketchup in spaghetti.
Ooh. Did you guys catch that? There's new, like, there's sound, they added sound here. You put mayo and ketchup into spaghetti? No, Ugo, mamma mia, no, this is a tragedy for all of Italia. Ah, no, please, no, not the spaghetti, not the mayonnaise. No. Double rainbow all the way across the sky, yeah. Look at that rainbow. Oh wait, this is the way out. Let's see what... Oh, I like how they added those sounds.
71. Said, rainbow. At Niche_Nick. Said,
Yeah, the rainbows are new.
Don't ask me about kolodets. I can't stand that abomination. At Hugo's Drawing 2871. Said, that's new.
I have never had kolodets or purposeful kolodets, but I've seen how sometimes it really bony, like a stew made with broth when you put it in the fridge.
My mother makes fantastic kolodets. One of important ingredients is crushed garlic.
See, I think a lot of us are just used to jello being sweet. But I have the first person who told me about kolodets, Irina. She's a Ukrainian lady living here in the Dominican Republic. She's really big in the CrossFit scene and backpacking, so that's where we met. I'm good friends with her husband. She told us about the meat jello.
Said, Misha, since you Japan culture enjoyer, you must be watching sumo?
I'm not a big Japanese culture enjoyer. I think I'm just a small Japanese culture enjoyer. I like Japanese food, baseball, and some video games. I'm not huge on the Final Fantasies of the world, but I am huge on the Japanese sports games. I think they do sports games very well. I like Resident Evil, I like Silent Hill. So, you know, I think I'm a Japanese stuff enjoyer, but I'm not a big Japanese stuff enjoyer. For example, I don't watch much anime. It's just...
At Hugo's Drawing 2871.
I'm somewhere there, you know?
I like JV.
I don't have binos yet. But yeah, let's give this scene a moment to see how it looks in the 2.0, because I haven't seen this scene in 2.0 yet.
Richter, Richter.
At Omega Envy said, how hard will be to turn Misha into General Jam Project
What are you doing
enjoyer?
here?
Laughing face.
Just living a little. I mean, take a look at the view.
What is Jam
Stay
Project?
away from the edge. Isn't it beautiful?
Huh. Just a lot of trash. Food waste, human waste, you name it.
You could find anything you wanted here, Skiff. A friend, an enemy, money, death, miracles, even yourself.
You ever been to the Zone's center?
Not to the plant, no. You can't get in.
Why are the Stalkers so obsessed with the CNPP?
Because the plant is the heart of it all. It's the very essence of the zone. I mean, you won't find anything there now. It's a plunder pyramid. Word is even the Wish Granter was stolen. But I have been
At his
to
Missouri
Pripyat, and
3292
this
said,
will pay for one ride.
if you've
What?
never watched sumo, you should
We
give
got
it a
hammered
try.
once and went on the Ferris
Ukrainian
wheel. It was a
won the
pretty
most
shitty
recent
ride, but
tournament.
we had a hell
There
of
are
a
2
time.
Ukrainians competing, and the Japanese are shocked by it.
If crows are
Okay.
nesting in the landfill,
You know,
that means
when I get married, I do
Skiff.
plan on a Japanese
Something
honeymoon.
you've loved.
Said, why are stalkers so obsessed with seeing PP?
What happened?
That's disgusting, Nick.
So what do you think of the zone then?
Guys, what do we think of the zone? Are we sure?
At Hugo's drawing 2871 said, ha 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 ha. At Omega Envy said, Japanese rock band. They've been making music for lots of stuff. More like glam rock, I would say. At Hugo's drawing 2871 said, XDDDDDDDDDD. At Omega Envy said, Zone is love, zone is life.
I don't know yet.
I get it. It takes time to hear it. But keep your eyes and ears open. The zone might just help you. If you ever go to Pripyat, the first ride on the Ferris wheel is on me.
Pripyat. Gentlemen, I must put the ice back in the freezer. It's lost its cold. So that I can... It's not really ice, it's more like a...
I know it might seem like the zone is nothing but darkness to you
At
now,
Hugo's
Skip.
drawing
But trust me,
2871
it's always
said,
sunny in Pripyat.
WH
You'll see
need
the
to
other
go
side
to
of the
seeing
zone
PP.
soon enough.
Yeah, we'll go to seeing PP later in this playthrough because of Cost of Hope, but this is the ice thing I'm using. It's actually just gooey balls that get really cold and they don't melt into water like ice does, so you just freeze them again. So I'll put this back in the freezer. I'll be right back, gentlemen. Talk amongst yourselves until your buddy Misha gets back.
At Omega Envik said, oh, so it's a cold battery. At Nick_Nick said, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic,
Look at the hat. Look at the hat.
Dominican Republic, 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 Dominican Republic,
Yeah, Omega.
Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic,
It's kind of like a battery. Yeah, you charge it.
Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic,
An
Dominican
eternity
Republic,
later.
Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican
Dominican
Republic,
Republic,
Dominican Republic,
Dominican
Dominican
Republic,
Republic,
Dominican
Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic,
Gotta raise the leg a little too.
Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic. At Yasnazori 3292 said. At Hugo's drawing 2871 said. One Dominican Republic later.
Did you guys don't know. I'd never told you about how the World Baseball Classic ended. I went there with my father. It was amazing. Maybe if you watch the baseball video, you know. But Ugo's country won. Ugo's a world champion right now. Do you guys know that? At least until the next one. No, being a world champion is forever. Never mind. Venezuela won. And there's one team that Venezuela could not beat. And that was... I'm trying to copy-paste the flags. This one.
At Camp Gamerite.
Gamerite.
Said. Dominican Republic, Dominican
Republic. So I told Raiden to only do 5 Dominican Republics at a time. So, how do we feel about that rule, Nick? And then Nick proceeds to respond with 54 Dominican Republics.
At Hugo's drawing 2871 said. We had the Dominican ball blessing.
Yeah, we had bad luck in the semi-final. Really bad luck, I would say. Get out of here. I don't even want it to settle.
You might be an egghead, Herman, but your plan sucks. Let's do it the smart way, okay?
At Mitch_Nick.
You throw the scanners
said,
away with the circuit trash.
That's not enough.
Make sure nobody sees you. Diggers get them and
Fine, we'll raise it to 10.
I'll get artifacts to absorb the radiation. Swiping a few from loners ain't the problem. Once clean, I'll send Diode to tip with them just like we talked about.
Can we hit
We
the...
scatter them around the dig site, and I'll send the coordinates to our buyers. Just keep your freaking head down, you got it? You better. You're a smart one.
At Yasnazori 3292 said. Beautiful.
Beautiful. It takes 10 cartridges. Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I didn't die. Oh, lucky me. Skeef, I'm glad to see you, buddy. Let's get out of here. I always go to the labyrinth as opposed to the dig site. Because of the suit here. But I actually want to have a go at playing the game without any of the journalist stashes.
Put down the gun, okay?
Oh, gosh. Why can't you just point a gun at a performer in peace these days? A-Life ruined everything.
At Omega Envic said. Well, that's a blight for me. Playing my MMO, have order for specific mob, can't make him spawn. He did spawn but I was elsewhere and when I got there, he was already slain.
Huh, I have an idea.
At
In terms of
Nick
country flags?
said, which country flag would also make a fun TDS interaction?
Try this one. Not a flag. No sound.
At Kant Gamerite.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Said, American football, American football, American
No.
football, American football.
I was actually looking for American Samoa. But there is no flag for Samoa. Or maybe this just doesn't have it.
At Nick_Nick said, yuck. At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, alright boys, hear me out. There's a Dell laptop that a pal is offering me at $200, it has an i5 8th gen, 128 gigs of NVMe storage and 16 gigs of RAM. Is it a good deal?
It's a decent deal if you can change the storage. Yeah. Panama, 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 Panama.
At Nick_Nick said,
Huh, I don't
Panama,
have the
Panama,
flags
Panama.
here.
At
See,
Yasnazori 3292.
I don't have the flags
said,
here. Try
South
American
Georgia
Samoa.
and South Sandwich Islands, South Georgia 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 and South Sandwich Islands. At Omega Envic said, storage is very low but everything else is fine, but I assume no video except for built-in Intel.
Did you know that South Georgia and Sandwich Islands are where the Ernest Shackleton expeditions kicked off? Or were based out of? With the Endurance? I know I said I wouldn't go artifact hunting with the Echo, but this anomaly always gives me something good. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. It's just a bad idea. Ow. Oh.
At CSP Play said, my skin must be really tough. I burned myself while cooking today when the bottom of a pot slipped onto my hand. I cooled it and applied cream right away, and now there are no blisters or red grinning face with sweat.
It's a Rat King. No, a crown.
Said, French Southern Territories, St. Helena, Turks and Caicos Islands, Tristan da Cunha, British Virgin Islands, Tuvalu, New Zealand, Niue, Pitcairn Islands, Montserrat, Heard and McDonald Islands, South
CSPV
Georgia
Play,
and South
welcome.
Sandwich Islands, Cook Islands, Australia, Anguilla, Ascension Island.
No blisters or redness yet. Please update us tomorrow. I do mean it. Please come back tomorrow and let us know how you're faring. American Samoa, American Samoa, American Samoa, American Samoa.
At Hugo's Drawing 20.
Tonga, 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 Tonga.
Said, radioactive, 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 radioactive. At Yasnazori 3292.
Tonga, Tonga,
said,
Tonga, Tonga.
Tonga, 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 Tonga.
Tonga's almost got it. Try American Samoa. My emoji list doesn't have flags, so I can't try it myself. Oh, I can go inside. I can go inside. Oh. I recognize this building. This is exactly like the building
said,
in the military
white
base.
Flag, transgender symbol, white
Clear
flag,
Sky
transgender
and
symbol, white flag, transgender symbol, white flag, transgender symbol, white flag, transgender symbol, white flag.
Czechia, 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 Czechia. Is it Czechia or Czech Republic? Let's see.
Said, Czechia, Czechia, Czechia,
Czechia,
Czechia,
Czechia, Czechia, Czechia, Czechia.
At Yasnazori 3292. Said, American Samoa, 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 American Samoa.
It almost got the same rhythm as Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, but it just
CSP said,
isn't there.
No, my hand now is totally normal, no pain or something.
Wow. I would just say that's luck, my friend. I would call that luck. You hear? I wouldn't touch burning hot things willy-nilly.
_Nick said, U.S. outlying islands, United States. At Yasnazori 3292.
Barbados.
Barbados, 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 Barbados.
Did the pot break? Ooh, there's a pipe I can walk along. Ah! And fall along as well. Alright, where was I? I was looking for these intruders. If Misha's nearby, they will surely die. There they are.
Said, Antarctica, Antarctica, Antarctica.
You know how we're gonna deal with these fools? The old-fashioned way.
Missouri 3292 said, Niger, 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 Niger.
That was too easy, dude. Wow. That was too... Oh no, I'm over cucumbered because I picked up the other suit. What should I put down? 45 ACP ammo.
At Nick_Nick. Said, Cuba. At Omega Envic. Said, FR.
For real.
2871. Said, Moai. At Yasnazori 3292. Said,
Ireland. Oh, that's Côte d'Ivoire. I think those are the hardest two flags to recognize at a glance, because at any moment you can confuse Ireland and Côte d'Ivoire. If you're not like thinking about it right willy-nilly, it's just so easy to confuse them accidentally. Perhaps it does, Hugo.
At Hugo's drawing,
what are you trying to get, France?
Said,
Cyprus.
This is what autism looks like. At Nick_Nick. Said, Cyprus.
Get ready to fight a couple of Buers. Because if Misha's nearby, they will surely die. Misha Pizdarenko, the baddest stalker in the zone. Misha Pizdarenko, friend to call when you're alone. Misha Pizdarenko. I love man.
Said, I love man.
You love man?
At Hugo's drawing 2871. Said, Wales. At Omega Envic. Said, why Boers don't have passports?
Because of bureaucracy.
Nick said, ahaha. At Hugo's drawing 2871. Said, why? At Nick_Nick. Said, I guess I do. At CSP Play. Said, my skin is probably more used to heat since I work as a chef, but today the pot slipped onto my hand just as I was trying to put it in the oven. At Hugo's drawing 2871. Said, Wawajesk Gashts. At Omega Envic. Said, YS2 doesn't have emote for ending it with a shotgun. At CSP Play. Said, I love
oh, he threw back my grenade.
At Missouri 3292. Said, why Folder lose weight? At Hugo's drawing 2871. Said, Angola.
Now we're on to something with Angola. He was throwing his buddy's body around like that. Crazy. Give me your toe. Angola, 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 Angola. Ooh, that's a nice bouquet.
@Nick_Nick.
I'll take it.
Said. Hong Kong SAR China Hong Kong SAR China Hong Kong SAR China Guadeloupe 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 Guam 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 Haiti Haiti Haiti.
Guam, do Guam again. Do Guam again. Give me 10 Guams back to back.
Mark heavy check mark heavy check mark heavy check mark.
Do Guam again, Nick. Do Guam again. Do Guam again. That was so good. Dat was heel lekker, man. Oh, oh, oh. De boten gaan mensen.
@Nick_Nick. Said. Guam 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 Guam.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm here for.
Nazori 3292.
The info is
Said.
solid. Go to the mark.
Guam 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 ish.
Tomorrow I'll be waiting at the
Guam
factory for
Guam
the
Guam Guam
results.
Guam 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 Guam.
Send that again. Do that again.
Man, that was rough. Easy money, they said. The thugs, they're one thing, but those little guys, I've never seen anything like them before. Shit. You showed up right in the nick of time.
Do you know what kind of thugs they were?
You think they introduced themselves? They attacked without saying a word.
Nazori
But I heard them talking to some Farang guy about some kind of a plan. I know the scanner wasn't theirs.
A plant, you say? Guess they
@Hugo's
ought to go
drawing
check it out.
2871. Said. Guam Slovakia Guam Slovakia Guam Slovakia Guam Slovakia Guam Slovakia. @CSP Play. Said. For now, I'm sticking with the Anomaly mod pack I've perfected over the last few years.
I remember having a lot of fun.
Stalker 2. I
Yeah.
even created my own weather mod based on Stalker 2.
I remember having a lot of fun designing Anomaly to look like Stalker 2.
Said.
Way before release.
Saint Lucia, Lebanon, Laos,
Lebanon.
Sri Lanka, Marshall Islands,
My grandmother's from Lebanon.
Namibia.
Both my grandmas are from Lebanon.
Nazori 3292. Said. And Guam and Guam and Guam and Guam and Guam and.
Alright, that did it. And Guam 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 and
Said.
Guam and Guam and Guam.
I am just doing whatever instead of chatting.
I have an idea. Let's see what these emojis sound like.
@CantGamerite. Said. Underscore approve underscore CGR underscore Rizataz
Yeah, that's what I
God,
thought. Rizataz.
underscore cute underscore pardon underscore cry underscore CIA underscore big WOW underscore Richter Watt underscore not amused underscore barrel dog.
Barrel dog. Man. Can you believe it? Barrel dog actually turned out to be a bug. There is no actual barrel dog in the game. We got either lucky or unlucky with the barrel dog. Can I pet that barrel dog?
@Nick underscore Nick. Said. Barrel dogs are ruining gaming.
Oh no. It is kind of weird. I can't see them. I love that I can't see them, but I can't see them. Oh, there they are. Can we sneak up on them?
Kinda weird.
Love it! Now, with the higher difficulty for combat, I don't think there has been a single firefight in which I don't need to heal. I always take damage, which is pretty telling of my actual skill.
At Nick_Nick said, I know I can just Google it, but what time is it for you right now?
It is 5 hours and 6 minutes.
At Yasnazori3292 said, clamp.
Oh guys, give me a second. My father is calling again. Always gotta pick up.
At
his
Hugo's
calls.
Drawing 2871 said, we have the same time zone, Miss Huh. At Nick_Nick said, so 8-hour difference. At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, where are you from, Niche? At Nick_Nick said, not I, 6. At Nick_Nick said, I am from Oakran but currently in the Netherlands. At Yasnazori3292 said, I am in Poland.
Wow. I can't believe what I just heard.
At CSP Play said, this year there's so much good metal albums come out, Amon Amarth, Frozen Crown, Elaine and more partying face.
Hoi Nick, spreekt je Nederlands? Een klein beetje?
At Nick_Nick
De boterham mensen praat
what
van
is it,
jou.
Miss Huh?
Ja? Spreekt je Nederlands? Ik spreek een beetje ook. Oh, but you mean the other thing?
At Nick_Nick said, no, I don't speak boat ramp.
You don't speak boterham. Yeah, I mean, if you speak English, you'll be fine in the Netherlands, I realized. Like 95% of the time.
At Nick_Nick said, Dank Jewel.
Thank you.
At Nick_Nick said,
Twee.
DUI.
Doei.
At Nick_Nick
Doei.
said, or whatever.
Dag. They say dag, like day as goodbye as well, yeah. But wow, my father just said Screw it, I'll buy you the phone, and he's getting me the S26 Ultra. It's insane. He's just getting it for
At
me.
Omega Envik said, I have several friends from Netherlands and yeah, they have perfect English. At Hugo's Drawing
I'm a little bit in
2871
shock, guys.
said, what online games do you play?
Myself, I don't play online games. The last online game I played was Firebreak, and that's because Remedy made it, not because I cared about the concept.
At Yasnazori 3292 said, Misha, what happened? At Omega Envik.
Bro, my dad just said, you know what, I'll get you the
If he bought
phone.
you Galaxy Fold 8 XD.
That's a cool phone, but I actually would prefer the Ultra. Cause I like a telephoto lens. I'm a little bit in shock right now.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871
wow
said, J2 Prime.
Well. Damn. He came in clutch. I'm just grateful. Cause that's a big deal.
At Omega Envik said, I mean, S26 Ultra is still overkill.
It's a tremendous device, yeah. And he got me the 512 gigabyte variant, which means I'll be able to use it as a camera shooting log.
So like, wow, respect to your dad.
Yeah. You know, I'm way past the age of him getting me stuff, but I think because of the loads of bad luck I've had recently, and I really don't ask for much. I think he just... I think he just felt like it, you know? He is that kind of guy. Man. I almost feel kind of guilty, because... It's a... You know, it's a big expense, and you know, my dad, he's well off. He's not bothered by spending that much money, but to me it's a big deal.
At Omega Envik said, asterisk, we're not worthy, not worthy.
Yeah, it just feels, I don't know. It feels like I'm not worthy in some ways, yeah. Not because I'm not actually worthy, perhaps I am, but...
You're on Varan's turf now, loner. If you don't know who that is, you're about to find out. Here's a free tip. Varan doesn't like to be disturbed.
What's this over here? Oh, I know this. Yeah, this is the... I think the S26 can also be an OBS machine with just how nonchalantly it handles all the workload.
At niche underscore
Let's see how this sounds.
said,
Back to being silly.
Burkina Faso, Bahrain,
Bahrain.
Burundi, Benin, Saint Barthélemy, Brunei.
I got an idea,
Underscore Nick said, back to being silly.
Hold on, I've got an idea. Shoot. Yeah. See how... Oh no! Hold up, hold up, hold up. There. See how that sounds.
At Kant Gamerite said, Saint Barthélemy Bahrain, 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 Saint Barthélemy Bahrain.
I totally missed it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wrong one. Why is it so hard to select? Yeah, there it is. There it is. See how that sounds.
Look at
Kant
that.
Gamerite
We've got a load
said,
for dinner.
Benin Burkina Faso, Benin Burkina Faso, Benin Burkina Faso, Benin
never
Burkina
mind.
Faso, Benin Burkina Faso.
I want to do Benin Bahrain, but I'm dumb. Focus, Misha. Focus. 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 Thing is, when I type in the chat, I don't see the flag. I see...
Atyus Nazori 3292 said, Guam and Benin, Guam and Benin, Guam and Benin.
Come on, why is it so hard to select these? There. Let's see how this sounds.
At Kant Gamerite said, Bahrain, Benin, Guam, Guam, 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 Bahrain, Benin, Guam, Bahrain, Benin, Guam. At Nick_Nick said, Northern Mariana Islands, Northern Mariana Islands, Northern Mariana Islands, Malta, 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 Mozambique, 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 New Caledonia, New Caledonia, New Caledonia,
Mozambique has
Norfolk
got
Island,
something
Norfolk
going
Island,
on.
Norfolk Island, Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria,
brave of you
Nicaragua,
to come to
Nicaragua,
my camp.
Nicaragua.
Uninvited.
Atyus Nazori
But
3292
fortune favors the bold.
said, LMAO.
Let me ask you a question.
Me first. Did your men attack me and take my scanner?
Now, this is
At
getting
Omega
interesting.
Envic said,
Are you here to kill me?
Try to sing it very fast.
I would,
Bow
if
down
I were
over
you.
Dweller.
Bow down over
When
Dweller,
push
bow down
comes
over
to
Dweller,
shove,
bow down over
strike
Dweller.
first and strike hard.
Bow down over Dweller.
Watch your tongue, though. We're on the same side. Iron and his
By
crew
the
got
way,
attacked while they were
oh
refueling a
no,
spent
Nick
artifact.
used this membership
Sound familiar?
chat already.
The boys fought them off.
At Omega
But I'm
Envic
not about to let it slide.
said, Bow down over Dweller. Titan.
So, Nick already used his membership super chat, but if anybody of you has a member, I think, does any of you have is any of you in the CIA? Try sending your super chat if you are, because you get a super chat every 30 days, a free super chat. Because I updated the thing, and hopefully now I'll just send I'll send a super chat myself. I think I can. Can I? Oh, that sounds so cool! Welcome, Omega, and thank you for joining. Yeah. Yeah. I just paid for a super chat and I didn't type anything into it. Jeez.
Do you know who attacked your men?
If I knew, I'd have buried the fuckers. But they left me a gift in the form of one of their men. I can set up a meeting for you. He's not a talkative guy, but I bet you'll think of something. but it'll cost you. That or...
Or what?
That's a lot of money. Any other options?
Nestor is in the past. Only 2 men stand in my way of becoming the kingpin of garbage. Roosevelt, the leader of the commissary, and the Shah, the boss of the Brood. Roosevelt is supported by duty, while the Shah is backed by freedom. Since the treaty, the factions no longer fight in
Yeah,
the
like
open,
that.
but they're both eager to put their puppet in charge of the
Huh.
Slack Heap.
Yeah, super
I could
chats
have
aren't
wiped them out on my own.
popping up. That's strange. I set it up, but you know how when you activated your membership, how it did the thing? I need to look into it. But super chat, I wanted super chats to have text to speech originally. That's why we got the whole chat, the entire chat with text to speech. Eventually, like if this eventually becomes a really busy stream, like let's say 50 people or so, and everybody's sending in messages, of course the text to speech would be just way too much. So I'd have to turn it off there.
I guess I'll do it.
Who knows? You might even get away with it. But if you charge them head on, you'll have your work cut out for you. I know of a better way, of course. Try getting a job from a trader who goes by Huron. He does business with the Shah. As for Roosevelt, his former buddy Borodulin might know something useful. He's a garbage, always drunk as a skunk.
Drunk as
By
a
the way,
skunk.
Loner, next time you come here, show some proper respect. I won't forget your insolence.
Man, who do you think you are? I'm gonna clap your face next time I come here. How about that? Omega, let's launch you a Sea Consciousness party since you're already an honorary Sea Consciousness member.
@Nick_Nick said, Nepal, 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 Nauru, 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 Oman, 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 Peru, 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 French Polynesia, French Polynesia, French Polynesia, Papua New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, Philippines, 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 Saint Pierre and Miquelon, Saint Pierre and Miquelon, Saint Pierre and Miquelon, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico.
Ooh, Puerto Rico slaps.
Nick
Puerto Rico
said,
slaps.
I am going to enjoy it while it lasts.
Because you're thinking that I'm eventually going to start the Cost of Hope storyline? Yeah! There it is!
Ish, Dominican Republic emoji, raised hand emoji, Ukraine emoji, thumbs up emoji, heart emoji, flexed biceps emoji.
Yasni Sodi, thank you so much. Huh. That voice is very different. But... thanks, man. That's... what do you think about that voice for the super chat? I kind of want to find a way to get the old one, or the normal one. Whoa. Probably bandits, is it? Yeah, it's bandits. What was he thinking? What were you thinking, bandit? Is this supposed to be a chicken coop with the chickens? Chicken in the coop. Whee! Unlimited water bottles.
@Omega Envic said,
Kazakhstan?
I guess it is.
No, that's not Kazakhstan.
@Nick_Nick said, Palau,
Palau.
Paraguay, Qatar,
Qatar.
Reunion,
Ooh, Qatar slaps.
Rwanda, Solomon Islands, Seychelles, Sudan, Sweden, Singapore,
Ooh, Sweden
Svalbard,
slaps too.
Jan Mayen, Sierra Leone, San Marino,
San Marino. That's a couple of good ones there.
Adyas Nazori
Take your pick,
3292.
Stalker. My prices are fair.
Hatching chick.
You got some loot? Let me have a look.
You got some loot? I do, actually. Plenty of loot.
@Nick_Nick said, Qatar.
That's what that sounds like to me. Forgive. Oh no. Wow. Poopy face.
Bring back some loot next
Next
time.
Nick said, I love poop.
I love poop. That sounds like I love poop. It's a good weapon to keep on you. It's like 1.6 kilos, no ammo. Yeah, that's a must-have. And they use the same ammo as Skeef's pistol. Ubiquitous.
@Nick said, I love man.
That one's too funny, man. Nick, how was the ambiance and atmosphere in Boterham land during the World Cup?
Got your ass kicked again?
Yeah, sort of. It's okay, I'll be fine.
Was it worth it? Lost your loot, got the shit beaten out of you. Like, what the hell? If you want to work here, you gotta pay for protection. You got a death wish?
No. We freaking broke here. Eat shit, bastards! You ain't getting my damn loot!
Revolutionary.
Gentlemen,
Either them.
we got some shit.
What do we do?
Let's move on with the story. Kill the Shah. Now I like the side quest with Borudin.
Hey, why the long face? Let me cheer you guys up. A
right.
veteran Stalker asks some rookies, when does a mutant have 4 legs and 1 arm? Kids sit there all confused. When he's eating some fresh-caught rookies, the veteran says.
Did you guys notice the bottle cap glitching? Man, it just goes to show that making video games is not an easy thing to do. So manifold. Oh shoot, I forgot to repair my gear. Is my gun in good condition? Are they all? Yes, they seem all to be in good condition. Yeah, shouldn't worry about it. Aha. Not bad. You guys get to watch that documentary, 2000 Meters to Andriivka? I watched it yesterday during the blackout.
@Nick_Nick said, I am mostly sitting at home, but there was one time I had to go back home late just after the game finished and the metro stations were packed with people in orange merch.
Were they happy that day? Hopefully it wasn't the day that they got eliminated. Hey boys, enjoy. Haha, what a prank! What a prank! What a prank! I'm the funniest. What a prank! Ha ha ha! What a prank! Can you imagine? Like being an actual bandit in the zone and that happens? What a prank indeed.
Everyone's got icons, but freedom, they've got coupons. They failed to take the zone by
said,
force.
I think they were because everyone was chanting something.
Of course.
Freedom members.
Nah, links. Nah, rechts. Was he pissing?
Wanna hunt some mutants with a real colonel from duty, Private?
How about this, Colonel? You get your hunt, and I get some information. I need to get into the commissary quietly. And I hear you know the place like the back of your hand.
I used to have every rodent out there lining up to report to me until that bastard Roosevelt. But that's none of your business. You want information? Load up your boost. We'll see if you're fit for anything beyond wiping freedom's asses.
What do you want me to do?
Nice report. We're gonna butcher them like cattle. Hey, over here, you freaks.
Oh, right, we're gonna find some mutantives.
Come on, mutant. The colonel's about to punch you for the leg. Watch out, there's more of them.
Anyway, Senegal, Somalia, Suriname, South Sudan, Sao Tome and Principe, Sao Tome and Principe, El Salvador, Saint Martin, Syria, Swaziland,
Oh, look at that.
Togo, Thailand, Tajikistan,
Tokelau. That's the old Syrian flag.
Did you see that? My whole damn hunt is ruined now.
What happened?
Okay. Since we've got nothing to shoot at, here's an idea. I'll give you some time to hide your ass, and then I start shooting. Survive for 1 minute, and you'll get your commissary pass.
No way, Jose.
That's what you promised me last time, but here we are.
Duty's word is stronger than a burro's head. Be a good sport, and you'll get yours. So, how's about it?
More.
At Niche _
Sure
Nick
thing.
said,
You can't hate anything anyway.
Timor-Leste, Turkmenistan, Tunisia, Tonga, Trinidad and Tobago, Taiwan, Tanzania, Ukraine.
Ready or not, I'm coming to get ya. Let's have some fun.
Ooh, I like doing this. You see that? It's funny. Well, he is shooting. Let him shoot again. Keep him busy. Shooting this verse. Oh, not a grenade. Why would you throw a grenade?
Damn, that feels good. I haven't had that much fun since Pripyat. When we nailed those freedom bastards one by one. You alive over there? Good. Now we can talk.
Impressive.
Uruguay, Uruguay,
Late
Uruguay.
day. Now, about the commissary. Use the pipes to get inside
said,
quietly.
Uruguay,
They go all
Uruguay,
the way
Uruguay,
around the
Uzbekistan,
building.
Uzbekistan,
Drive
Uzbekistan,
in
Vatican
through
City,
the
Vatican City,
bathroom.
Vatican
That's
City,
about
Saint
it.
Vincent and
Then
Grenadines,
get on
Saint
the
Vincent and
balcony
Grenadines,
and you're
Saint
in.
Vincent and Grenadines,
Don't
Venezuela,
fall for
Venezuela,
Roosevelt's
Venezuela, U.S.
sweet
Virgin
talk.
Islands,
He's an
U.S.
asshole.
Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin
Remember,
Islands, Vietnam,
you're
Vietnam,
only
Vietnam,
alive because
Vanuatu,
I wanted
Vanuatu,
it that way.
Vanuatu, Wallace and Futuna, Wallace and
Colonel
Futuna,
never
Wallace and
misses.
Futuna, Samoa, Samoa, Samoa,
Colonel
Kosovo, Kosovo,
takes
Kosovo,
care
Yemen, Yemen,
of
Yemen,
his
Mayot,
men.
Mayot, Mayot, South Africa,
Yemen,
South
Yemen, Yemen.
Africa, South Africa, Zambia, 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 Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe.
Run along
At
now.
Nick_Nick said, that's about it.
Thank you, @Nick_Nick. We're gonna go to Roosevelt.
Here's your reward, Private. That was a hell of a hunt.
Oh man. The same bandits we ran into earlier got into trouble with Freedom and the Wardens? A-Life is ruining
This
everything.
stream is Peak Mail Friday experience. Thank you. Good night, ish. Dominican Republic.
Good night, Yasni, sorry.
Ukraine, thumbs up, red heart, flexed biceps. Dominican Republic. Guam, 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 guam,
Guam, guam, guam, guam, guam, guam.
Guam, and 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 Guam. At Nick_Nick said, sadly no borscht emoji.
Yeah, why no borscht emoji? I like borscht. I want some borscht. I want some borscht.
At Nick_Nick.
Good night, Yasni
said,
Zori.
good night to you too.
You know, speaking of borscht, what meat are you supposed to make it with? I made it with some pretty good meat. I got a ribeye, diced it up, and cooked it tender so that it stayed tender, and left the fat in the borscht, and pulled out the fat once it was ready to serve. Because, you know, where there's fat, there's flavor. Usually pork? Okay.
At Omega Envic.
I did it with a nice cut of beef that you wouldn't really put into a stew otherwise. But
At
since
Omega Envic.
I wanted it to be tasty.
Asterisk pork.
And it was so tender. It came out so tender, that ribeye. Omega, el fuerte. Do you guys know that there's a Dominican singer named Omega? He's not necessarily a virtuous figure. But he's... I've seen green
At Omega
borscht
Envic said,
with...
to
Is
be
it
fair,
with spinach?
You can even add chicken, it can still work. At
I've
Ruddy
seen-
9917 said, whatever you like, it's truly
Okay.
customizable. People even do with lamb, and there is some fish variation from central Ukraine.
Good to know. Very good to know. Very good to know indeed.
At Omega Envic said, green borscht is good one.
How do you make the green borscht green?
@Nick_Nick said, green borscht is made with sorrel.
What is a sorrel? I don't know what that is. Ow.
@Nick_Nick said, and no meat, I think.
No meat. Okay. Good to know that part. So I was about to say, green borscht sounds like it would go well with chicken, but no longer makes sense.
@OmegaEnvik said, we do make it with meat and eggs, funny enough.
Okay. Je maakt de borst met vlees. There's me testing Nick and his boterham speak. Vlees. We eten vlees. Ja, ja, de boterham met vlees. En de borst.
@Nick_Nick said, sorrel is or are leaves that are really sour.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at Skeef's shadow over there. Isn't that a perfect squad or what?
Said, the main point of borscht, you always make it the way you like it.
So it is to Ukrainian cuisine what, like, okonomiyaki is to Japanese cuisine. Right? Like... The Lego of soups.
@Nick_Nick
I like
said,
that. It sounds...
borscht is a Lego of soups.
Shoo, Granny. Let me get some sleep.
@OmegaEnvik said,
Who are you?
or in Ajiri.
What are you doing
yeah,
here?
you can put pretty
Did the
much
Shah
anything there.
finally hire someone who could slip past my
Ruddy9917
guards? Or was
said,
it Varan?
BTW, there is a whole town of Ukrainians living in Brazil if I
If you want
remember
to start
correctly, so there
shooting,
is for
take
sure
your
a South
chances.
American version somewhere.
As for me, I'd rather talk.
Huh.
Well, speak up.
First of all, I'd like to know what they offered you for killing me.
Some information I couldn't get anywhere else.
That's a high price. It's just one thing. Nobody's gonna pay you. You must be new to the zone if you don't know that.
@CSP Play
You can only trust the
said,
bandits as long
I
as you're
know a
holding
variant
a
of
gun to
yellow
their
chili
head.
con carne with chicken
What
and
about
edamame
you?
soja beans.
Don't compare me to the likes of Varan.
Oh, I love soja music.
I served in duty for 10 years and I might just go back one day.
But
I need to
edamame
show
is
certain
quite
wannabe
delicious.
generals
Especially when you
how
pop
to
it out
take
of the
out
pods.
Trash in the zone. Bandits aren't people like you and me, Loner. They're more like rodents. Dumb, greedy rodents. And unless you deal with them, they breed like rodents.
Yeah.
That's why Guardians crawl
@Nick_Nick said,
But that's my problem.
Misha, you can be the first
make
one
a
to make
deal.
the Dominican version of
I still
borscht.
have connections.
Yeah, Dominican version of borscht would probably have or plantain or yuca in the stew instead of potatoes.
Okay.
It would keep the beets, of course. And the meat would probably be steak. You know, beef steak. And what would we garnish it with? Probably perejil. Very common.
I need your PDA to convince the client you're actually dead.
That dog won't hunt, Stalker. My whole life is on that PDA. My deals, my connections, my money. You might as well just shoot me.
All right. I'm listening.
Good. Here's the deal. I'll tell my guys to let you out. And you'll leave the commissary base real quiet-like. Once you're out, I'll contact you about the reward. You have my
Smetana?
word.
9917 said, always use Smetana.
What is Smetana?
I'll take your word for it.
And good luck. Talk to you soon.
By the way, I'll have your bread and your things. How kind of you.
At Ruddy9917
Loner is leaving my office.
said,
Don't
sour
stop
cream,
it.
sorry.
Let him go.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you can make anything Ukrainian by splashing sour cream on it. Yeah, see that? It's a compliment to my stealthy skills. Well, I'm not gonna kill Roosevelt, which means I only have one option left. I'll just kill Varan. What is a dish without sour cream?
At Mitch underscore Nick said, Ray on what is a dish without sour cream?
I'm one raid away from leaving the fucking zone behind me for good.
Alright, let's follow him, see how he ends up in that raid. Oh, got a body here. What's up with this? Huh. He kept babbling about what he knows. Huh. This guy seemingly was
I'm so over today.
At Mitch
betrayed.
underscore Nick said, I could eat Smetana by itself back in the day.
I like it in tacos. It's good in tacos. Alright, boys, we've been here for 3 hours. I think I'm gonna wrap up the quest with Varan,
9917
and then we'll continue this tomorrow.
with sugar when I was a kid was pretty diabolical.
Oh
At
no!
Omega Envic said, tacos with Smetana are amazing.
Yeah, that's quite something. What's over here? Is it, how do I pronounce it? Smetana? Like that? Smetana. Or Smetana. Or Smetana. Or am I saying it wrong entirely? Bubbles! Bubbles, bubbles.
At Niche underscore Nick said, bubbles, 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 bubbles. At Omega Envic
Smetana.
said, yes. At Niche underscore Nick said, Smetana. At Ruddy9917 said, 1-1 was perfect.
The first
At
one.
Omega Envic
Boys, we're horking it!
the first one.
We're horking it with the pronunciation. Ja говорить українська мова. How do I say eat? I eat smetana. How do I say that? What's the word for eat? I knew it, but I forgot it. Don't forget like I forgot. I'll find it. I'll find it in Cyrillic. I can kind of read Cyrillic.
At Ruddy9917 said, I don't know how to transliterate it. At Omega Envic said, yeah yim smetnu. At Ruddy9917 said,
Yeah, yim smetana. Yim is eat, right? Yeasty. So yeasty is the word to eat, and yim is I eat. Right? I would have said "Я їсти сметану." "Я їсти." That's not correct, is it? Is this the first firefight that I don't get damaged in? Look at me. I'm getting good at this game. But then again, I totally caught them off guard. And this is the same group from earlier, no?
Said, difficulty is cases in Ukrainian. At Ruddy9917 said, you can apply for citizenship with this phrase.
Really? It's that powerful, huh? I mean, I could say the same for a few Dominican phrases. So if you ever want to live in this lovely, laid-back Caribbean country, learn how to say "Que lo que tú dices, manín, no bulto, con la pámpara prendida, ya tú sabes, tú supiste." You learn how to say that, you get a free passport on entry. But that's like hood slang in the Dominican Republic. It's like very much hood slang. So, ¿qué es lo que tú dices? It's kind of like saying "what's up," right?
Said, what does that mean?
So you say "qué es lo que tú dices," and that's like, what are you saying? But it really means like, what's going on? Like, tell me what's going on. Like, what do you have to say about what's going on? And ya tú sabes, tú supiste, it's, you know what's up. Like, you know what's up with me.
It sounds like that one meme.
Which one meme? And con la pámpara prendida, that's a very hood slang expression. And pámpara is like the music inside. Pámpara, pámpara. So when you say that your pámpara is prendida, it's on, like the music inside you is beating. So you got it going. So it's basically, what's up? You know I'm good. I got the music going on inside of me. But you say that to another Spanish-speaking person and they will not understand you. It is very deep slang. Que lo que tú dices, ya tú sabes, tú supiste con la pámpara prendida, no bulto, manín. And no bulto, manín is, I'm not messing around, brother. I just think how different our slang is from ordinary Spanish.
Hey, Pops is in. Shell out the dough. You underestimated the old man. He's lucky Varan didn't interrogate him first. Run alone, sucker.
At Ruddy9917 said, that's some gangsta shit.
It's gangsta shit without the crime. Because, like, yeah, they're gangsters and like criminal hood culture here, but it's not too terrible. We're more concerned with like petty crime and corruption than organized crime, you know?
I want either money or a PDA from one of the kingpins. Otherwise, you're not welcome here, loner.
About your competition.
Let me make one thing clear. They're not my competition. Just a couple of lowlifes who got ahead because of their connections with freedom and duty. So what do you want?
That's all for now.
You're taking your sweet-ass time, loner.
For good reason. Oh, he slapped me. Damn. This is gonna... In this difficulty, it's gonna take a little bit more planning than that.
At Omega Envik said, as if Ukraine has no organized crime, lol.
Well, it's one thing to not have it, right? It's one thing for it to be a serious problem where it
At
affects
Omega
everyday
N
life.
said. But that phrase.
Yeah, I saw it
reminded
land
me
on my
video.
phone. I'll check it
At
out when we
Omega
wrap up
Envic
the stream, which is
said,
soon. Once
I
we
have
get
posted
rid
to
of
memes on Discord.
once we get rid of Varan's people, we'll wrap up the stream and I'll have you guys know at what time I'll stream tomorrow. Since it's Saturday, find a good time to do it. Because I know you guys are in Europe. Europa. Alright, so let me figure this out. They haven't spotted me, right? So I've got an idea. Ooh, look at that. 500 couponaroos.
At Ruddy9917 said, we have scam call centers which are kind of people who work there are usually locals.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Nick said, BTW new Metro 2039 trailer is supposed to come out August 25th at Gamescom.
Oh, that sounds exciting. I'm really looking forward to that one. I've always really enjoyed what the folks at 4A have pulled off at any level. Yeah, they're gonna come down the stairs. There's no way they can flush me out with grenades.
At
But I have
Omega
an
Envic
idea.
said, it's almost 1 a.m. here.
Oh, yebat. Forgive my French. What the skotiniakataka I am, keeping you up so late. Oh, so sorry, Varan. What happened? Yep. Alright, give me what you got. Thank goodness for him having a double barrel. He would have got me. I have no doubt about it. Mishko.
At Niche_Nick
Me funny.
said, you are very funny.
I'm glad you find these social gaming experiences amusing, my friend. I am pleased that you are pleased. I love man. I love man. I love man. Alright, now's a good time to step in. They're not maneuvering. Yeah, they're looking for me. This is actually a better suit. Whoops. Once I escape, we'll all be good.
Kinda weird.
Yes, indeed, it was weird. Wow. Didn't expect to see him there. Hey, look, do you guys notice that they fixed the helicopter? Where is the helicopter?
At Orientera. Said.
Hello, love. We're just about to wrap up, Pant Lady, right? There's the helicopter. And this is where we'll end it. Gentlemen and ladies, thank you so much for joining this exciting stream of the 2026 playthrough of Stalker 2. I will catch you tomorrow after figuring out what the best time will be to stream, so thank you so much for joining, and thank you for joining and for spending time with us, Rudy.
I'm hungry, smiling face with tear. At Ruddy9917.
I'm hungry too. We're gonna have dinner together.
Thanks for the stream.
Bye guys,
At
bye
Mitch
Omega, bye
_
Nick, bye Rudy.
Said. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
At Omega Envic. Said. Good night.
Good night, friends.